Evening. Well, yeah, there's a problem. I was hoping to just settle in with a bit of descent at some stage tonight, but I'm going to have to do a bit of work to get there properly because I like to play with a joystick. It's the only way to play descent as far as I'm concerned. It's just how how it goes. But problem. Oh, I wonder. Oh yeah, joystick selected. That's my problem. The other problem is I might have to revert to potato vision because none of these 486s capture properly. You can see there that that's not up to it, right? The other option is potato cam again. I could probably get the frame rate a bit better than that, but I don't really know how far I'll be going unless I can get this bloody joystick sorted. Yeah. So that's that's the issue at the moment. Yeah. The plan really is to, I mean, this is just to sort of get it up and running. Yeah, game port. The plan for this one is just really just get up and running and maybe make a start with descent and see how it go. I might have to move to another machine, or yeah, I'm not quite sure exactly how it's going to go. So I tried ISA. I thought, oh, maybe it's the Visa Local Bus graphics card that's in the machine, and because it's two machines look like this. No, it normally just works. It normally just goes. I've got a couple of sound cards, so I think I'll just swap one out. I'm not 100% sure if it's a fault or not with the card, but this capture malarkey is getting a bit annoying. Got this fancy OSSC, and it's great. I'm not blaming the OSSC, but I think these computers are outputting some weird bloody refresh or something. Well, I've never had sound card drivers cause the game port not to be available. Generally, it just works. I've never really had any problems with it. Never had normally issues with the joystick, but just tonight. Yeah, that's right. That one, let's have a look. That is a Jeepers CT2230, and I think I've got an identical one. What have I got here? I've got a 2290. I'm tempted just to whack that in the slot and see what happens. I've got a CT1600 with a dead channel. And I've got a 2230, another 2230. So tempted to whack that in. The other thing to consider is that the sound card drivers, I think, are for a Sound Blaster Pro, but all the sound and everything seems to work. So I might need to start from scratch with the drivers, download the drivers, and start from scratch. I'll try this other card and just see whether that's whether it's a fault with the card. That beastie. I'm just going to disconnect my camera for a second because This is the beast. So it's hard to, this beastie here, which my camera is not letting me, my mount is not letting me, hang on. It's not the best 486 in the world. Hang on. Can't see what I'm doing there, can you? It's branded Advance MPC, and it's this cool sort of setup with the, you know, with the speakers, built-in speakers. They don't work. There's something up with the amplifier, I think. Ah, Mr. C, how are you? Messing around with 486s, as you could tell by the title. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's kind of cool. Now, I'm going down the 486 rabbit hole at the moment, and some of this stuff is not trivial, as you probably know if you've messed around with these old computers before. The plan, and it's not with this computer here, because I'll explain why in a minute. The plan is to build a nice 486, a nice fast 486, and the way I intend on doing it is I've got a DX4 100 CPU. Don't be fooled by the DX4. You know, I used to think, oh, it's a clock quadrupled 25 megahertz. It's not. It's a clock tripled 33, so it runs at 100, right? So I've got a DX4 100. I've got, oh man, I didn't realise how many bloody, just about all the 486 boards I've got have got Visa Local Bus. While I bleat on, I might as well just swap this sound card out. I would like to put a creative CD-ROM in here, get something a bit more period specific, period appropriate, rather than a bloody Asus 52 times. Let's just kill that. This is running Visa Local Bus. Yeah, yeah. DX3 99.9. This is a Visa Local Bus system. Now, I had a count up today. I'm doing a little bit of a stock take because planning a build can seem quite easy just on the surface, but it's not. It's not. None of the boards I've got will run my DX4 100 at this stage. You saw this pain I went through the other night. It wasn't really all that painful. Just came to the conclusion that I've got 3 boards that are contenders for the DX4. I've got 4 boards that are contenders for the DX4 100. The manual has DX4 in the CPU description as a compatible CPU. None of them pick up the CPU properly. Just pull this card here. That's the sound card buried under a whole lot of cables. Oh, I'll get you a shot of the CPU. The main problem, I couldn't get the main contender for the 486 DX4 100 was that Asus board you saw me dicking around with the other night, and I can't update the BIOS without pulling the bloody chip out and programming it on a programmer. But this is an unusual beast. Apparently, I've been doing a little bit of reading on this. apparently there's not that many of them around. It's a, I think that light made it worse, didn't it? Cyrix DX250. That lovely beast. That little beast there. Just unusual, I think. Apparently, they're not that common. So, I mean, this computer's no speed demon, right? It's a clock doubled 25, basically, and apparently the Cyrix not that great for gaming either. Apparently some of the maths functions are not that fast. So, yeah, it's got 30 pin RAM in it. So this is not going to be the big beast that I want to, but it's something that I've just been messing around with, and yeah. Now, let's put in a replacement sound card just to see if it's the card. That's a like-for-like replacement, right? That's the same model. So I'm just going to whack that in. The battery is, I've hacked in a battery. Well, yeah, my battery at the moment is this. Bench power supply running at 3 volts. The reason I've just hacked it in temporarily is because I wanted just to make sure that 3 volts is enough. And apparently it is. So I'll be putting together, you know, like a little battery pack, just AAA's probably. Nice little battery pack. I'll probably go for rechargeables actually, although there's no charging going on that circuit. I put a multimeter on that on the pinouts of the battery terminals just to make sure there was no charging going on, and there's definitely not. So the plan then is to just plug in. Yeah, I could use CR2025. Yep. Actually, yes, I've got a couple of holders. That's a good point. Yep, I've got a couple of holders. I think for if there's any charging going on, the little nickel metal hydride AAAs are quite a good option. Just in a little holder. But as I say, there's no charging here, so the CR is a bloody good idea. Now this will more than likely tell me whether I've got a faulty sound card or whether it's drivers or whatever. I mean, there's a possibility I could have 2 faulty sound cards, right? Or is it the joystick? You know, the joystick works, I know it works, but yeah. So this is just a bit of a toy, messing around, work in progress. I'm not sure how well Descent will run, to be honest. If it doesn't run very well, the best I can do is to reinstate the either a DX266 or I run the DX4 100. It'd be interesting. I need to do some benchmarks because that machine you saw me messing around with the other night, that with the DX4 100 in it, it was picking up as a DX266, but it might have actually been, you know, running at a fair clip, although the BIOS wasn't reporting it properly. I need to do some benchmarking on it. Behind me is like 486 bloody, I was going to say nightmare, but it's not. I'm having a lot of fun messing around with them. Yeah, I was going to put 3 rechargeables. Is that right? Yeah, I was going to put 3 rechargeables together and maybe just put a diode in line just to drop that extra voltage maybe. I don't know. I just need to have a wee play. Yeah, I'm wondering if the DX250 might be borderline. one of the reasons I put this computer here was I wanted to see whether the capture would be any better. And it's exactly the same as the computer you saw the other night. The computer you were looking at the other night is see that beige, that's a desktop case just on its side. That's the one we were looking at the other night. It wasn't capturing properly, so I thought, oh, I know, I'll put another computer in. Surely it'll capture fine, right? Nah. And I thought, oh, is it these Visa Local Bus cards? Nope, it's not, because I put in the crusty of crusties, Trident crusty ISA card. It's the same. Don't know what it is. The capture doesn't like 486s so far. Buggered if I know. But you know, that's just sort of working my way through, trying to figure out what's going on. Oh yeah. Yeah, 3 AA's or 3 AAA's do the trick, eh? That sounds like a plan. This will be interesting. See whether, if this doesn't work, I'll try another joystick. Might have to go for a rummage. The drivers may not be, don't know. Yeah, there's plenty of room in these things though. Do we have sound? I don't think we've got sound. Have I got it in the right? That doesn't matter in the meantime. You might notice from time to time a few dropped pixels as well. Look at that. Faulty bloody game port. Faulty game port on this. Yeah. I really want to play through Descent. I've never completed the game, and I want to sort of run it on something that's not going to just cream it, if you know what I mean. I want to run it on period appropriate stuff, even if it chugs a little bit here and there. I'm not really too worried about it. I probably played it on a DX4 100 back in the day. Now the other issue is that I need to figure out why there's no sound. But before I get into any gaming, I want to go through some of the boards with you. Line out, a little bit, in, mic in, and out, speaker out. Maybe I'll run the setup again. Yeah, it could be worth a close look at. Yeah, DX4 100. That's really what I want to play it on. Yeah, look at this bloody capture, would you? Let's see what this auto detects. Yeah, see, this is not detecting the sound card properly. Zip. I've got a Pentium. Oh, it's down on the floor down here. It is overkill. It's a Pentium 166 as far as I'm concerned. You know, I think, as I say, I kind of want it to be right on the limit. It's kind of the way I remember playing it. So the 4100 should... Do those low-level driver error? It doesn't like this card much, does it? I'm a little bit out of practice with this. 220. See, it doesn't like 220. It's weird, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. 100. I might have one. I've got a Cyrix. What the hell is that? It's a 100 megahertz CPU. I wondered whether that might be quite good for Descent. But yeah. Or it doesn't like that. Maybe I'll chuck in this other option. What's that? That's a CT 2290. Cyrix. It might be, yes, it rings a bell. 5x86, something like that. Yeah, something like that. So that might be, so what I'll probably end up doing is, you know, like if I end up playing any Descent, I'll just save the game and then transfer those saves to any other computer that I decide to carry on playing with, you know. But yeah, I was sort of curious to see how well this DX250 goes, you know. Just for shits and giggles, as they say. I'm not sure why that card isn't happy. I mean, I wonder, hang on, I'll just compare the jumpers. It could just be jumper differences, couldn't it? Let's just make sure that they are matching. Oh yeah, it's different. I wonder if that's all it is. That jumper is off. Oh, you know, I was talking about something that would be quite handy for pulling jumpers off. And I was watching I've nearly got him, V something zero, V switch zero, and he had what looked like a scribing tool, sort of. And I went into my toolbox and I've got this old school bloody metal scriber. It's got this hook on the end of it. It's not quite right, because that allows you to get in to that tiny little hole, you know. that little hole there on the jumper. It's nearly right. What I really want is something that's just got a slight hook up on the end, so the jumper won't just slide off. So I'm refining, because normally I use tweezers, but the tweezers, they don't grip as well as you'd imagine. Oh, there's a jumper there. CRE. Oh, that's a Creative Panasonic. Oh, that's the jumper to tell it what port it's using. So you've got Creative, Sony or Mitsumi. Or disable. That shouldn't make any difference. I mean, it's not jumpered, but maybe I should just jumper it just in case. I noticed the the Mitsumi head is not populated. Doesn't have a header in it at all. So yeah, these cards are ideal for running my my double speed Creative CD-ROMs. If we want to go period appropriate. Right. Give this a go. Give her a whirl. G'day broadband. How you going? Oh, what did you take? You took, was it your kid to a gaming convention? Is that how I'm reading it? You take one of your daughters? Yep. Oh, nice. Where was the gaming convention? I'm curious. I remember you you did that stream, baking stream. Was it Easter or something? You were baking bloody Easter. Was it Easter? Something like that. Oh yeah. Oh nice. Yeah, good one. You live in Wellington, do you? Oh, the Minecraft stream. Oh yeah. Right. That's a sign of confidence is when you put all the bloody screws back in. Don't mind the plastic bag around here. It looks janky, but I was just being a bit careful with things in case, you know, don't want any shorts or anything. Right, let's see. Pyroa. Oh yeah. Yep, close enough, all right. Excuse the capture, by the way. My capture's not happy with these 486s. I don't know why. Yeah, it does a trick. It's a bit of an insurance policy. Righto. I'll just try straight into just seeing and see, is this any happier? Yep, it is. Ah, just that one jumper. Oh, let me know if, is anyone listening on headphones? If so, I would like to know whether my left and right channels are correct, because I think my monitor speakers here are reversed. Oh, okay. Can you switch it to 2 channel? No, don't worry about it. Oh, okay. You're on headphones. Can you tell me left, right? Is that right? Thanks. Right. Is the joystick still working? That's the other thing. Broadband. This is a DX2 50 Cyrix. It's I'm not sure if you were here before when I was explaining what my plan of attack is with these 486s. I want to build a nice 486. I've got a DX4 100 CPU, but I'm running into some issues. It's not insurmountable issues. I know, pretty sure. Yeah, I've got a DX266. Yeah, don't worry. I know about these things. These bloody Cyrix chips. I want to show you probably some other option I might use too in the meantime until I get my DX4 100 working. Focus. DX40 DPR. That's quite a nice chip. I think they're a 66, aren't they? Clock doubled 33. Yeah, I've got a couple of those. So that's contender. But let me just quickly test the joystick, and then I'll run through some of the motherboards that I've got and some of the issues. Not, as I say, not insurmountable issues, but oh, is it that jumper? That's interesting, isn't it? So what? One or the other? So there's conflict or something, eh? I would say. Just out of curiosity. What does that jumper do? Oh, it's joystick enable, right? Joystick enable. But then if I have it enabled, it screws the audio on. I wonder if, tell you what, if I put joystick enable on here, whether this card will work. Because, hang on a sec. I've just disabled the joystick on this card here, but the sound works, and so I had the joystick disabled on this and the sound works, but if I enable the joystick, sound stops working. So maybe there's something I'm missing as far as bloody setup of the sound card. I should really check my BIOS settings too, because it's quite possible I've been in there, been playing around. Bloody hell. It's quite handy to know exactly, or handy to have the exact drivers too. Yes, but should... I don't recall having these issues before. Sound cards. So do you... So I assume that we're talking about I/O, are we? That address, so that's 220, is that right? I/O 220. I'm just going to do the old swapperoonie again after enabling the joystick port. Surgery there. Yeah, so 220, normally 220 for the sound card I/O, right? And then I wonder what that game port, because these are, you should be able to configure it in that with that diagnose program, eh? I'm just going to leave that hanging out there. I wonder if I just need a different sound card setup program or whatever. 300, oh yeah. Yeah, so 225.1 is normally what I set up my cards. Actually, just before I go too much further, I'm just going to make sure I haven't done any weird bloody overriding in the BIOS. There is no option to in these ones, it's okay. Yeah, I'll check out that, because that diagnose should let me set it up, shouldn't it? So there's not much in the way of jumpers. We've got MPU enable, MCell, whatever that is. IOSO, oh that might be IOS0 and IOS1, both jumpered. SPK enable, speaker, audio PWB, PC speaker. There's not much really going on in the way of jumpers. I might try, oh you can't see it, sorry. Sorry, but it looks so dark. 220, it let me set 220 then. It didn't before with that other card. There's the MPU 401, 330. So I'm actually getting further with this now. 5, 1. Yep. 5. It's all working. Happy, happy. I'm not going to update the system files at the moment, because I think that should just work. I mean, it was working before. You know, it was just the joystick that wasn't working. Type. Type. It's working fine now. Pretty sure that I'm pretty sure that now, because I set the jumper for the joystick enable on, this is the card I had in here originally. Sound was working, but the joystick wasn't. It's only because of that jumper. I'm wondering if there's something up with this other card, but I'll do some more testing with that later on. Got sound. It's always handy. Yay, sound and joystick. Success. Just need to set up the controls. But let me just go through some of these boards and stuff with you. Yeah, yeah. I've got another card there to test as well, 2290. That's got a, that's an IDE, that's got an IDE interface on it, that one. That's, you can't see it. CT 2290. Yeah, I didn't update the auto exec. Just to give you a look there. Yeah, set sound, SB16. There's that line there, set blaster. MIDI. Yep. Looking good. Let me swing the camera around because I just wanted to show you sort of my plan of attack really for these bloody 486s. Will it let me? No. Sorry about that. I unplugged the power to the camera. Trying to do that. Oh man. Let's have another go at it. Did it again, didn't I? Bloody cables are tight. Right, this time. Here we go. Oh shit, sorry about that. This is the stash of 486 bits. So that's the machine you saw on stream the other night. I had a DX4 100 in it, but it, you know, was detecting as a DX266, as you saw. This here is a 486 SX25 piece of crap. No Visa local bus. This is Visa local bus. The one that I've got on the bench here is Visa local bus as well. For some reason, I've got all these bloody Visa local bus boards, and you know, I'm not complaining. Just I don't know why I ended up with so many. How I ended up with so many. Just seem to be the 486 boards that I've come across are all bloody Visa local bus. So we're down on the bench here. Is that pointing in the right direction? Yeah, that one I've got sort of on the, it's my little test bed set up there. That one. That's similar to what's in this one that we've seen already on stream. It's a similar board. It's the 486 SVGO, not the X4 version. So that is a contender, but I tried a DX4 100 in that today and it does not like it at all. So BIOS update required. And so I've got another one of those boards. This one here, just make sure I'm earthed there. This one is the same. It's another 486 SVGO. Blow-in tantalum capacitor. You can see, where is it? Can you see the scorch mark? Blow-in tant just on that white connector there. So I'll be pulling that out and either running it without one and just see how it goes, or I've got spare tant, so I'll just whack one in there. So that again that's got potentially a BIOS in it that's not capable of detecting the DX4 100 properly, and this is my problem. This one, it's quite neat on its own, but it apparently won't accept a DX4 100. But this is interesting just by itself. You know, it's a Texas Instruments 486 with a coprocessor. Yeah, 486, what is that, DCL or something. Yeah, quite curious to just fire that up and see, you know, see what that's all about. So that's a VLB one as well. But, you know, probably horrendously underpowered for gaming, I mean. Probably alright if you're bloody running WordPerfect or something, eh? So that's that one. And the only other one is this one here. This has been on my test bench as well. There's another one of these overdrive CPUs. DX4 DPR66. I think it's the same as that other one. Focus, unifocus. Might be zoomed in. There we go. That one there. You know, quite nice little chips. This one. This is it's got an Opti chipset on it. Again, it's Visa Local Bus. It's on my test rig here. That apparently the manual says that it will accept a DX4 100, but I couldn't get it to go. It's a Data Expert EXP4044. I had to. There's a jumper that it says needs to be opened to get the 3.3 volts that the DX4 100 needs. So I actually had to. It was not jumpered. It was a link. I actually had to cut the link. So I've done that. It didn't. It still does not like that DX4 100. So I'm really quite struggling to get a DX4 100 up and running at this stage. I think if I do the old BIOS update on those Asus boards, I should be able to get it to work, I think. But yeah, I have to put it in my programmer, and programmer's in the garage somewhere. I couldn't find it today. Oh, okay. DX chip and an SX board. I'm not quite sure how that works. Oh, is that Texas Instruments one? What about those Intel overdrives? They look like they could be quite good. I've got some decent photos off the internet. I'll share my screen and I'll just talk about some of the potential screen sharing. Yeah. So that one is I think that's another Data Expert, isn't it? Let's see. Motherboards. Yeah. So see the model number is 4407, just below that top ISA slot there. The BIOS actually reports that as 4408. 3 VLB slots, just 30 pin RAM, nothing to write home about. It's shown there with an AMD DX266, but manual suggests no support for DX4 100. Okay, so that one's no good. That one there is another Data Expert 4044. Oh, by the way, this board here, the one that I just showed you, that's what we're looking at tonight with the Cyrix DX250 in it. It's this board here. No support for DX4 100. That one apparently supports DX4 100, but I couldn't get it to work. I think that might be the one I cut the, is that the one I had to cut the, yeah, that's the one I had to cut the link to get the voltage from down from 5 to 3.3. So that's, if you can see where that little pointer is I've got going there, can you, I think you can see that, yeah, just by the CPU there. That very last jumper, that was bridged just with a link, you know. I had to actually cut it, side cutters, very fine side cutters. And I want to put that link, I'll put a proper header in there, you know, so I can jumper it if I need to. Oh yeah? Yeah, 386s might be the next cabs off the rank. once I get my, I really want to get a DX4 100 going. Now these are the ones, that's the one that I dicked around with. It's in that desktop case right there that's on its side that I've had on stream. I had it on stream the other night. Picks up as a DX2. It picks up as a DX2 100. But I'm curious to see whether that is just actually misreporting, you know, or whether it's actually nobbled in some way, if you know what I mean, because the BIOS doesn't pick it up as a DX4 100. Is it actually hobbling the system as well, you know, the CPU as well, thinking that it's a DX2 100? How that works, I have no idea. But I mean, the jumpers were set for 33 megahertz, clock tripled, you know, da da da. Yeah, well, that's going to be my next port of call, is to whack the DX4 100 back into that and have a wee play and do some benchmarking, and then that'll be my machine. Yeah, that's what I'm wondering, eh? So the problem with these, that I think the problem with these is, and I stand to be corrected, but I don't think you can program these BIOS chips in the board. I think you have to pull them out, put them into a programmer. And from what I understand, again, I could be wrong, is that they're UV erasable, not electrically erasable. So do I have to peel that sticker off the top, you blast it with UV, or I think you can just leave them in the sun, right? We've got pretty good sun here most of the time. Leave it in the sun. I don't know how long it would take, but for however long it takes, I'll leave it in the sun to erase it. I'll back it up first, erase it, and then see if I can program it, like put the original BIOS back onto it if I can, and then try the new BIOS and see how I go, and hopefully that will report properly. But I think you're right, Mr. C. I think I should give it a go and just do some benchmarking with it as it is. I've kind of undone a whole lot of stuff, you know, like I should have just left it as it was and done some benchmarking. But anyway, and that's the other one. That's the SVGO as opposed to that SVGO X4. Those. So that was what I was trying tonight. The machine won't even boot with the DX4 100 in this. Doesn't want to know about it. So again, that could be BIOS issues, you know. And that's the one that had the TI chip on it. That's not my board. That's a picture off the net. That is an A-Trend Opti with that Texas Instruments chip in it. Kind of cool. Again, you know, they're all Visa local bus, you know, so these are all sort of contenders for a nice fast 486. So yeah. Yeah, I should try that, erase it in my programmer. It's a good place to start. Got to find the bloody thing first. So then that's, because that's the difference between electrically erasable, isn't it? And like UV erasable. But it might just be that the board can't do the programming, right? Which I think is what you're suggesting there, Mr. C. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Or, yeah, we'll see how we go. I might just have to order a chip, right? And just bloody program it. We'll see how we go. But anyway, now, the problem with this bloody game on this machine is that the capture is not good. And I'll show you what I mean. So I might have to dick around, set up potato cam again. See how we go. See those little, what look like stars? And that's like some sort of corruption. Yeah, I wonder what it is, hey? I mean, so the Pentium 3s and that, they just capture perfectly. Pixel clock, yeah, jeez. The thing is, where do you start? There's so many settings in the OSSC. It's like, it would be nice if you just push a button and it auto corrected it for you. Maybe one day, eh? Oh, this is loading the demo. Is it going to be playable on this machine? That's the other question, you know. It's looking a bit chunky, isn't it? I suspect it's going to be a non-pleasant experience. Yeah, same. It's not good. Okay. Well, you know what I'm tempted to do? I'm tempted to put that DX4 100 in that desktop case. Yeah, exactly. Let's see if we can get this DX4 100 to work. Well, I know it works, but you know. See if we can get it up and running again. Just means I have to do the old swapperoonie. This here. Oh, that card can stay in there, that's good. Yeah, no, I'm not playing it like that. as I say, I remember it on a DX4 100. So let's get the DX4 100 up and running. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. And then we can do some benchmarking as well. Get that sorted out. Move this out of the way. Jeez, these old computers are heavy. Heavy nuggety beasts. Bloody hell, this thing is... Oh. Sounds like the cat's making stink bombs. Alice. Man, for a little kitten. Oh yeah. Well, I'm looking forward. I have never played Descent 2. I've got a Voodoo 1 and a Voodoo 2, so I'll probably end up, when the time comes... Oh, when was that released, Mr. C? Descent 2. I think I'll crank this up to start with, make sure we're all up and running. Oh yeah, man. She's stinky for a little cat. Bloody hell.
She just dropped a stink bomb.
A physical one or just the air one?
No, a solid one.
A solid one. She was sitting on my lap today and she let one off. It's like, bloody Nora. Yeah, she can. All sweetness and light, and she just... Whew. Now that's the CD-ROM. Don't think we need the CD-ROM at this stage, although it might complain about drivers. Bigfoot. Yeah. Oh yeah, 3DFX version. That'd be nice. Let's just crank her up. I think everything's in order. This has one of those Intel overdrives, DX2 ODPR66, and from memory it seemed to be a reasonable chip. You know, DX2 66 wise, they're pretty good, but yeah, I just want a little bit better. DX4 100 was my very first PC that I ever owned. Just want to make sure this actually fires up. Or is it just going to sit there? I've got signal to the screen, but... Oh yeah, 96. Okay. Signal to the screen, but no go. This machine can be a little bit flaky. Probably find that reseating this VLB card here will sort it. It's got an advanced logic. Yeah, and it's got voltage regulation on board as well, hasn't it? So it's effectively just a DX266, eh? I mean, yeah, it's not finding my driver. I wonder whether, do I have this game on here? That's the other. Yes, I do. Yeah. Yeah. They do seem to have some sort of regulation, or am I thinking of something else? Where is it? Yeah, look, it's got some sort of voltage regulation on it. All that down in there. So, yeah, I don't know. I'd have to look into that. But, yeah, it's basically just a DX266, right? That's all it is. Pretty average. Okay, so that's good. And I just want to check these joysticks working. And then I'll whack the DX4 100 in it. Oh, okay. Oh. Oh, crap. Is it not going to let me? Oh, I wonder, do I have to go here? Yes, joystick. That would help, eh? Right, everything's working there. Sorry about the capture. It's horrible, but actually, if I leave it, it might just go into that demo mode, eh? Just while I get set up ready for this DX4 100 here. And the demo mode will give us a reasonable idea of what's going on as far as performance goes. Let's co-press the socket. Ah, interesting. Actually, apart from being a little bit dark, that capture's not too bad, but oh. It's looking a lot more playable. I'll whack the 4100 in anyway. We're running VLB graphics, so it should, you know, it should perform a bit better than a standard machine, right? Now I just have to get the jumper settings. Jumper settings. Alice, why don't you come and say hello? Come here. She's playing with a wee toy in the hallway. I pinched the USB cable that time. It pulled it out of the camera. It's not disconnecting the power, it's disconnecting the feed. Okay, so jumpers, appropriate jumpers are 33 megahertz. I think all I have to do is add some jumpers. Shouldn't take too long. Some light on the subject here. Right. What colour shall we go with? A mixture, probably. So what have we got? Okay. DX4 3 times clock. DX4 3 times clock. JP20 4 5. JP20 4 and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Yep. JP21. Oh, JP18, I've got to do 3, 4, 5, 6. JP18. JP24.5, JP21 is 1, 2. JP21 is already 1, 2. JP22, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think. Yeah, 2, 3, 4, 5. JP22 is 2, 3 already, 4, 5. That is all it takes. Quite like these little coloured jumpers actually, because now, you know, I've basically just added 3 blue jumpers to take it from that DX266 to the DX4 So if I want to swap between them, I can just literally just remove those blue jumpers. Pretty handy. Yeah, see, this one doesn't have the voltage regulation. DX2 CPU at 100 megahertz. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas, eh? That's a bit better, eh? 57.8. I did note down some of those benchmarks the other night. Let me see. Just as a comparison. So that computer we were looking at before, the DX250, that was pulling 3D bench of 33.8. This computer that we're looking at now with the DX266 in it was pulling 43.2. So 57, it's not bad, eh? 57.8. So that'll be interesting to see how well this goes. Yeah, okay. CPU, check CPU, is it? Yes. Yeah. 100.6 meg. Classic DX2, DX4. So looks like the BIOS is just misreporting it, eh? And I guess it's working fine. I mean, so there's my DX4 100 right there. Yeah. Yep. So I've gone around in a massive circle just to come back to where I was. Oh, oh well. Yeah, yeah. I don't even think I'll bother updating the BIOS, unless at some stage when I've got all the tools together and da da da. The next challenge is the capture, and so yeah, it's probably going to be potato vision, unfortunately, guys. See what we can do. We'll get some gaming in tonight. Probably one of my all-time favourite games. Yeah, it just doesn't, as you say, it doesn't know about the DX4. That's better, isn't it? Potato. Hopefully it doesn't strobe and scan too much. Oh, what do we get? Doom 23, so 32 frames a second in Doom. Doom. So with the DX266 I was getting 27 frames a second. So I picked up 5 frames. And with the DX250 I was getting 17. Yeah. It's probably not far from the truth there. hopefully we don't get too much reflection. It's got that old movie look about it, doesn't it? Yeah. I'm wondering what difference it makes if I turn the light out. It's a little bit stroby, isn't it? We'll just see how it goes, eh? Oh, I do have to set up my keyboard. Do I have to set, maybe I set the shutter speed? Not sure, I can do a hell of a lot. Yeah, yeah. I had to take it out of streaming mode because you can't adjust anything when it's in streaming mode. It's a pain in the ass. You can't even adjust the focus while it's in streaming mode. We'll see how this goes. Oh, I just had to set up my keys. So I like to have strafe left, strafe right on the arrow keys. Can take me a little bit to get this sorted. And slide up, slide down is bloody handy as well. Actually, slide left, pad 4. was the one. Slide down, it is quite handy, but it's difficult to get. Oh, one sec. Tempted almost to do, oh, you can't change the joystick. I don't think there's many controls on the joystick apart from, you know, your normal axis plus a couple of fire buttons. That's probably about it. Because slide up, slide down would be really handy. Primary. Yeah, so you can't tell the joystick to. Flares and bombs. Bank. Bank left, bank right. That's handy. That's going to be difficult to find, but anyway, I'll see how I go. Turn left and right, it's done on the joystick. Hopefully everything else is customized above. Oh, here we go. Primary fire, accelerate, pitch up, down. Turn left, turn right. I think I want that inverted. Throttle, slide up, down. I'm moving the joystick just ever so slightly. Maybe it doesn't like. It's detecting the joystick moving. I don't want that though. How do I clear it? Reset. So, Shift R, is it? Reset, delete. I think that's probably about. Okay. Here we go. You getting that old movie feel? G'day, Into. Excuse the capture, my 486. My capture doesn't like my 486. So I need to have a real good play with the OSSC to see if I can sort it out, because we've decided that maybe it's outputting a weird refresh. Evil C was wondering if that's what it was, because I can normally capture everything else fine, mainly. So it's got that old school cinema look about it, hasn't it? Flickery sort of. And we're playing Descent. I've just reinstated my DX4 100 486, so I thought it'd be a good chance to go through one of my favourite games. Oh, okay, yep. My other half, she complains that, used to complain that Doom used to do that. She'd never played it, but she couldn't watch it. Made her feel seasick. I think it was the bobbing. But yeah, this one is a different situation, isn't it? Now, do I have my keyboard set up properly? That's the thing. Keyboard and mouse. Oh, why is my joystick not working? Joystick. Wait on. Oh, how do you save? Can you not save, or does it save? Joystick. Yeah, yeah. I wonder if I have to pitch up, down should be that one. Turn left or right. That one. Slide, no. Actually, I wonder if I could assign, nah. Flare or a bomb, do I get? Oh yes, flare. I haven't actually used flares or bombs. Accelerate's done on the keyboard. Okay, that should be right. Oh, reversed. pitch. I thought that inverting it would be the way I like it, but it's not. Because normally I reverse the mouse in Doom, or you know, first-person shooters, I should say. Not Doom because you don't look up and down, but Quake, whatnot. Yeah, that's better. So I've got forward, back, roll, slide up, slide down. It's running nicely, isn't it? Red door. Oh shit. Yeah, I normally use keyboard and mouse for, you know, like Doom and whatnot, always, but for this game I find a joystick's bloody handy. There's so many controls, that's the thing, you know, it's pretty hard with just a keyboard. Oh, there you go. Oh, shit. Shield boost. Okay. He gave up a shield. Nice. I remember playing this multiplayer, and it was a race to get into that area to recharge. Well, it's running nicely, eh? Oh yeah, that's the secret, is it? Oh no. Going around in circles, am I? Here we go. Joystick sensitivity might be a bit high. Oh shit. Oh, behind me, was he? Oh dear. Oh, do I lose the... I lose my bonus points, do I, for the capturing the hostages? Shit, it's brutal. Yeah, it's running nicely, eh? Oh yeah, secret in there. I'm just out of practice. I'm tempted to start again though, because I killed the hostages. Does it really matter? I'm getting a little bit lost as well. I thought that was, maybe it wasn't the red key. red key just there. They're still alive, bastards. That's one. God, I need this. I need health, actually. I can go back this way, can't I? Get health down here. Did I take a wrong turn? Yes, I did. Just getting my bearings here, because I think this is the way I come back out to the exit. Is that right? Can't remember now. So basically I go against the arrows to come back. Yeah. Oh yeah, okay. Let's keep moving down here, eh? Ah, there's the exit, right? Nice and easy. Two dead hostages. Hostage bonus 0. Oh well. Now, does it save it? I'm assuming it does. No saved games. Oh god. Oh, that's right. Oh, I don't mind doing that one again. How the hell do you save? Oh, okay. You may start on any level up to 2. Oh, okay. So you can't. So load a game. No save games for. Do I lose my score and things like that, do I? So save. Oh, that's demo. F6. Joystick calibration. Zoom. Controls. Save screenshot. Alt F2. Alt F2. Huh, okay. I'm going to start from the start. Got it. Might come back to those guys. Get them just before I go through the red door. Just in case I die. Oh, rolling. No, 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 no. Jeez, 9 health. Bloody hell, that was intense. Oh. Nasty. Fun. It's running like a dream. So that's where I came in. And there's a door straight across, which I'll take a look in there. Jeez, I need health. So, what's this? Okay. Oh, you can run out of laser? Oh, seriously? Oh, I didn't realize that. There's the hosties, but how do I recharge the lasers? Oh no. Oh, I don't think I should get these guys right now because I can't fight my way out of this. Jeepers. Yeah, right. Where the hell's the charge bay? Oh man. Right. Four concussion missiles. That's it. Oh, okay, yeah. Let's have a look down here. Oh, here we go. This looks promising. Here I was just shooting like a crazy man, not realizing that I'm wasting all my ammo. Shit, where is it? No, everything's low. Ah, yeah. How do I load? Oh, yeah. Okay, don't shoot like a crazy thing. So where's your... Oh... Where's the laser? How do you tell how much laser you've got left? Energy levels, yep. But so those gold bars, if you get to 0, you're dead, right? Oh, you've got 100 in the middle. If that gets to 0, it's death. Are the gold bars, is that your ammo, is it? Energy levels. Oh yeah. So now I've got 112. That's health, basically. No. Don't be so wasteful. Oh, I see it. Dropping as I fire. Circle strafing them. Okay. health and energy. I'd forgotten about that game mechanic. He's up there, a little prick. Nasty. Sit. Okay. Okay. The hell was that? It's like a power up of some sort, possibly. Proximity bombs. Oh yeah. Cool. Ooh. Yeah. Load. Oh, can I not load? Alt. Oh yeah, Alt F3. Restore. I should try this proximity mine, shouldn't I? What if I can draw them out? That's... is it in there? Should I drop one in here? No, I'll probably run it over myself. Hey. Blimey, it's like a bloody rabbit warren. Oh yeah, this looks familiar. That leads back to where I was. Oh yeah, main room, side door. Read key required for that one. Been here before, have I? Oh, whoops. That laser boosted to level 2. Okay. Proximity mine. Oh, purple lasers. Proximity mine got blown up by their lasers. key. I wonder if the level 2 lasers drain more energy. Hostages. Blue door. Danger. Oh, the door's closed. Shoot. Where is that? Ah. Homing missiles. Ah, handy. Level 3 laser. Wrong key, wrong key. Well, this is the end, so I need to find the exit first before I go blowing this thing up. What's hitting me there? Not the red thing, is it? Could be too. The red bullets. Oh no, there's another one there. Time for a homing missile, is it? Let's try the homing missile. I get him? Something over here, wasn't there? Oh, shoot. Yep, something there. Is that the exit? Can I go up in there somewhere? No. Uh-oh. Gonna die. Now I've got to figure out where the exit is. There is a door straight ahead. I've got 3 shield. There's a door up here somewhere. Ah, there's the exit there. Okay. Oh, jeez. Gonna have to survive this first, though. Now, when I'm panicking, basically just head straight up there. Is that right? Straight through here. It depends what way you orientate it. Okay. Just sorting out for panic mode. Right. Strafe mode. Oh. Oh. You died in the mine. Oh, there's a lot of them. Ouch. I'm gonna run out of ammo. Christ. Shit fest. Oh, you bastards. Where is it? Up there? No, no, no. Rightio, that's about it for me. That was fun. I'm really pleased with the way this computer's running. Yep. Really nice. So now I think all I really need to do is put the floppy drive back in, mount the hard drive. Not sure if I'll stick with the Bigfoot or not with this one, but I want to put the Creative CD drive in as well. A little bit more period appropriate. But yeah, I think that's going to be me for the night. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks for calling in. And yeah, might catch you tomorrow night. See how we go. Play a bit more Descent, maybe. Fart around with more 486s. See how we go. Let's see if there's anyone to raid here. Let's have a look here. Brown Meister. We'll raid Brown Meister. Thanks, guys. I will catch you later on.